All right, what's happening? We are back, man. What's happening, good people? Everybody good? Everybody good? We're back. Good morning. Good morning. I'm in here a little late today, guys, but today Kid Cudi has come into court to testify. Kid Cudi's in the building. Court has definitely started. What we have so far: cross examination. Combs defense. Why did you go to work for Combs Enterprise? They cross-examining Kaplan. Why did you go to work for Combs Enterprises? He was an incredible entrepreneur. I have learned from him. Agnifilo, what did Brian do as COO? Ensuring profitability of each unit. When you left, prosecutor, when you left, what did you do? I collected myself, then went to work for an integrated marketing firm. But we are back. Look like Kid Cudi's in the court. You know what I mean? Is it do y'all think this thing's still up in limbo? How do y'all think this is gonna come out? Do y'all think Diddy is getting life? I thought it was just over with after the mama said the 20,000 that she sent to him. And I'm wondering if the defense can somehow either disprove that or act like the mama got scammed. It has to be something. What do y'all think? How do y'all think it's looking so far? Everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. I see y'all. What do y'all think? Kid Cudi is there. Will he testify? Will he say his car was blown up? That's gonna be interesting. I think at this point too, he probably will, because I don't think people care no more when it come to this rap shit. When it come to rap and being a street dude, or who told or who didn't tell, I don't think people care no more. I think that street culture is pretty much done when it comes to music, right? I don't think people care. I just don't think. I don't think the fans of rap could care less, especially this newer generation, on who told or who was street or who was hard. So I'm guessing Cuddy gonna go in there and say the car was blown up when he walked outside, and once again that'll be another predicate in the RICO. So you'll have predicate of extortion. That's Cassie's mama. Sex trafficking. Now, in the case of the Punisher, the guy in New York said he lived in New York and it went down in New York. So that was no trafficking. But if there's anybody else, but if Kid Cudi testifies, guess what? If he says his car got blown up, and that's arson, bro. So that's another predicate in the RICO. So you only need two. So even if you don't get the sex trafficking, now we got extortion and arson. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this goes. We are up, man. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Let me see if they've updated this. One of these news places need to hire inner city press. Okay. All right. So Diddy's defense today working right now. So you got Combs, Agnifilo, that's Diddy's defense attorney. Yeah, what did Blue Flame do? Kaplan, marketing for Ciroc. What is Diageo? They own Johnny Walker and others. Mr. Combs set up a marketing entity for Ciroc. Your job, what was it? For example, Mr. Combs would say we were going to leave the house. He meant 3 to 5 minutes. I had a checklist for the bags and toiletry. It was a bag look in me if something wasn't in there. So I guess Kaplan is another assistant. We gonna see how this goes. Chief Cole is ice. I see you. Chef's Kiss. That's one guy. I see you. One of my little lights came back on, so it looked a little bit better than it did yesterday in here. So we are here. We're waiting to see what's going on, man. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna be able to be here too long because I gotta go to an award ceremony for my son. So defense attorney says, "Is there a binder near you?" I can't read that. It says Southern District. I'm handing you something to refresh your recollection. Take a look at it as long as you want to. So right now the defense is handing him a binder.
You have what? What do you want? Go ahead.
Yeah. What's up? I see y'all tuning in, man. I'm just getting a little bit of this court case started, Lamb. What time we leaving?
What?
I said, what time we leaving?
Why you keep asking me the same question? What did I say?
Oh, well, don't come in this camera because it's live. It's hot.
What did I say earlier?
You said 10:45?
Okay.
Time is it? All right, guys. I won't be able to be with you guys too long. I'm going to come back and we're going to jump on this. Shout out to everybody here in the building. This trial, I don't know which way is it going, y'all. You know, a few days ago, I was convinced that Diddy would walk. Now I'm not too sure. I mean, they throwing these darts. They throwing all this. And also, too, the defense just brought up a great point because, you know, there's been a lot of conspiracy around the fact that it seems quite interesting in regards to Diageo and this whole thing and how this man is in jail all of a sudden after the Diageo deal fell apart, after he wanted, I don't know, ownership or something like this. So maybe they can prove some type of conspiracy in regards to this, and maybe they can change the jury's mind, because the whole case is about the jury. The case is about, we got to make this jury think a certain way if Diddy's going to beat this or if Diddy is to lose. So he asked an interesting question about somebody working for Diageo, which I don't see now because it was just up there. Let me see. Somebody was working for Diageo and doing marketing for Ciroc. So we're going to see. We're going to look deeper into this. What if we find out this was... What if we find out this was some type of conspiracy that Diageo, that the liquor company set up to bury Diddy? Wouldn't that be interesting? Uh-oh, look like Kanye just tweeted today. Kanye just tweeted he is done with anti-Semitism. He loves all people. God, forgive me for the pain I've caused. I forgive those who have caused me pain. Thank you, God. The earth itself is in God's kingdom. God calls for peace. I guess Kanye's money is getting low. It's getting tight over there. So it's time to call back on the Lord. We know how this goes. What's happening, Justin, from Massachusetts, man? We gonna see Tory Lanez need to be out of jail now. I mean, that shit is weird. I'm waiting for this thing to update. Y'all say Megan about to go to jail for having Tory locked up. Y'all think Megan Thee Stallion career is through? I think her career might be done. You can't lie. But I don't know, though, because a lot of the women are rooting for Megan. But, man, rap just stupid to me at this point, man. It's just really, like, I got to really find me some good underground hip-hop. I like Akimi Ali. Akimi Ali is cold. If y'all don't know who that is, check him out. You know what I mean? He a young brother on the come up, but I mean, he got bars, endless bars, somewhat underground, doing what he can do, but I'm pretty sure probably he gonna end up signing to somebody. But it's like this whole business, it's like the business model of music is just too damn it's too exploitative. It exploits too much, you know. Flaming Ghosts, who is it? Flaming Ghosts, I check that out. Chief Cole is like, what you mean shit stinks? Yeah, the music is just fucking, man. I just think a lot of stuff, the entertainment value of so much is gone, bro. It's just gone. And dude, like this technology, man, is just really, it has its ups, but the downs of it, man, and where we're headed to as a society is rather alarming. You know, it's rather alarming. All right, Combs defense. You ran an off-site training, a graduate from Harvard Business School. Oh shit. Also, Kenny Burns. I remember you were effective, right? I worked hard. I don't know how you'll answer. Was it good or bad? Complicated. You ran an off-site training, graduate from Harvard Business School. Also, Kenny Burns. Damn, they bringing Kenny Burns into this shit now. E40, he's still out there, man. I'm about to take it. I don't think CUDI on the stand yet. So look, let me tell y'all something, right? If you noticing, like, we watch, like we are like all mice in a maze. This is how I'm looking at society right now. With the internet, with these algorithms, and with these platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, we are all like mice in a maze. And what's happening is that algorithm is giving us exactly what we want when we want it. Now, as artificial intelligence goes up, we'll be able to get more of what we want. So they're saying this. With anything you look at, artificial intelligence will be in it. It's going to give you exactly what you want. As artificial intelligence ramps, You're able to get all the food you want, all the clothes you want, where nothing has value. So we could go into a utopia, but here's the scary part. Like there was a utopia experience, a mouse experience that was done like in the 60s and 70s. It was done by Dr. John B. Calhoun, and he set up a mouse utopia. These were mice. In the utopia, for the mice, he had unlimited food and water, perfect climate, no predators, medical care, enough space. All basic needs were provided. And the goal was to study the effects of overpopulation, but what he really discovered was the breakdown of social behavior and abundance. So if we get like abundance, because that's where we going, where shit is just going to be. Look, material items will have no value because everything will be able to be produced relatively cheaply. You'll have robots working, and that's like zero labor cost to make whatever the fuck you want to make. You know what I'm saying? So, what happened over time in this social experiment was mice explored, formed territory, and reproduced. Everything looked normal in the first phase. So just imagine humans were dating, having children. Because we got everything. There are no worries. Phase 2, population boom. Everybody just lay up, have kids. Population exploded rapidly. Resources were still plentiful, but space and social order became strained. Phase 3, social breakdown. Mice began showing abnormal behaviors. So the mice started tripping because everything was good. Mothers abandoned or killed their young. Males became passive or hyper aggressive. Some mice isolated themselves entirely. Calhoun called these the beautiful ones. They groomed obsessively, avoided social contact, and stopped mating. Phase 4 was collapse. Birth rates dropped, violence and dysfunction spiked. Despite unlimited resources, the population began to die off. Eventually, they all died. Extinction without any external threat. So the key takeaways from this experiment was that abundance doesn't guarantee survival. With no need to strive, social structures collapsed. Purpose and social roles matter. When the mice didn't need to do anything to survive, meaning and function fell apart. So living in a world with just no meaning. The beautiful ones equals modern narcissism. Some compare this group to modern humans obsessed with image, detached from responsibility or connection. Those will be the IG hoes. So why it matters today. So the scientists warn that without challenge, discipline, and struggle, even intelligent societies can implode. The experiment is often cited in conversations about AI, universal basic income, declining birth rates, and the effects of comfort culture. In the context of abundance, death comes not by famine or predator, but by a collapse of social structure. Damn, that's deep, yo. That shit is deep. So we all gonna be sitting around getting everything we want, and our ass is cooked. It's gonna get crazy, man, in the next 5 years in society. Okay. All right. Combs defense attorney. You ran an offsite training and graduate from Harvard Business School. Also, Kenny Burns. Kaplan says, I remember. You were effective, right? I worked hard. I don't know how you'll answer. Was it good or bad? The man answers, complicated. Attorney Agfilo. He didn't need to tell you that. He didn't need to yell at you when you bought 2 waters. I worked hard. Okay, who was Biggie? A huge rapper who unfortunately passed away. Wasn't Biggie's birthday a holiday at Combs Enterprises? Yes. I don't know where he going with this shit at. We just broke down something interesting, man. with that collapse of social structure and order. I gotta look at the name of that. The Utopia Mouse Experiment. So in other words, I guess comfort kills people. That's what happens. Oh, too, and listen, June 13th and 14th, I'll be in San Antonio at Upstage Comedy Lounge. Go to LeVarWalker.me, sign up for my email list, get those tickets, man. Because I'm a comedian, guys. If y'all watching this and don't know me, I am a comedian. And in the comedy world now, to have any success as a comedian, to sell some tickets, we have to push an extraordinary amount of content. We have to be online, doing skits, pranks, side by side videos, voiceovers, cutting up stand up clips, putting them online because television and movies are dead. Nobody watches it. So now the industry has shifted. Like, I think entertainment industry has shifted to like this kind of podcast climate, this podcast environment. Like, so you'll see guys like go on like Rogan. You know, they float from Rogan to Flagrant to Brilliant Idiots to Up in Smoke. And these things get attention, and this puts the eyeballs on the people. These are where the eyeballs at now. Eyeballs are not on traditional media. Traditional media, legend media is dead. It's just fucking dead. I tweeted yesterday that the only purpose a television serves in our homes now is pretty much background noise. And some people like, you a lie. But think about this. I'm not reading nothing. Think about this. When people are when y'all watching TV, y'all scrolling on y'all phones. Y'all ain't even watching that shit. You on the phone, on Twitter and YouTube. Because you can't override the dopamine that gives you. You say, man, I ain't reading nothing. I was just going from the dome, my boy. All right. Here we go. Agnephila. Was it a creative environment? It attracted all kinds of people, creative people. He deleting this shit as soon as he posts. Was it a creative environment? Absolutely attracted all kinds of creative people, lawyers, musicians, advertising people. A few specific questions. You use a corporate credit card? Kaplan, yes. Agnephila, how did Mr. Combs pay? KK held his wallet with the black Amex in it. You have no reason to think he kept track of how baby oil was paid for? No reason. Or applesauce. Or applesauce. He loves applesauce. Okay. All right. I don't know where this is going. I guess this is like, I guess they're going to build something where Diddy doesn't know where his money is going. So I guess they're going to build the land ground, right, to destroy the fact of Cassie's mother wiring him $20,000 and he didn't even know about the $20,000. I think that's what they about to create. Because they got you can't, listen, you got to kill off these predicates, man. They got to kill off them predicates in this trial. So let's see. Because he got the super team of attorneys. Diddy got 10 attorneys. And they are pretty much crushing every witness that hits that stand. These witnesses come on this stand as upstanding citizens. Like the other day, whoever his assistant was, he got up there as a hardworking assistant. As far as the prosecution was concerned, this guy was a hardworking assistant, showed up to work on time every day. After the defense got done with this guy, he was a crackhead, woman-beating, incompetent worker. This is this is what your defense is supposed to do. Kill the credibility of the witnesses. You got to kill their credibility. Don Richards, she got up there as a woman who was a singer, doing her thing. She's showing up, just singing the songs and working with Diddy. And she left as a liar, a manipulative liar who was looking for money, who was out of money and only came back to get more money. What the hell? What the hell Prince got to do with this, Gerardo? And I like them dogs, man. Damn, I like them little puppies, man. Give me one of them dogs, Gerardo. Give me one of them damn dogs, man. I hope I can get back in time when. So, come on, Agnifil on cheeseburgers. On everything. Let's talk about the plane. You heard glass breaking. You didn't see it. I didn't see it. The incident with Gina. You walk into the house. There's a thin table. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I mean, bro, they doing magic tricks of this shit. Oh, the beautiful ones. You talking about the mice? It is 10:19, guys. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Damn. This shit just getting good. I really like sitting on here talking to y'all all the time, too. Shout out to everybody that's been watching my stand-up, man. That's what I do this shit for y'all to go look at the stand-up, which I really appreciate. Yeah, so they just trying to set up a narrative of him not being in control of tracking his finances. Who knows? It could work. I don't know. I'm going back and forth every day of if he's gonna walk or if he's gonna stay. So I don't know. Do I want to necessarily see him go down? I really don't. Do I understand why? I do. Because it's karma and shit, man. You just gotta do people right. I know you do cold as ice, but I got to get out of here, guys. Listen, I'm going to be back. I got to go to my son's thing, so I'm going to holler at y'all.